There are things you do every day, without even thinking, that silently shape your life. One day I realized something had changed. I felt clearer, calmer, more in control. It wasn't luck, it was habits. 10 simple habits I added to my life, slowly one by one, that completely changed how I live. In this video, I'll share them with you, with real-life examples, science behind why they work, and what I learned the hard way. Let's dive in. Waking up at the same time every day. This isn't just about discipline, it's about stability. When you wake up at the same time every day, your internal clock aligns. Your energy, your mood, your focus, they all get sharper. A Harvard study showed that disrupting your circadian rhythm leads to lower focus, worse memory, and higher stress. And top performers like Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, wake up at the exact same time every single day, even on weekends, because a consistent morning creates a stable life. 10 minutes of silence every morning. I used to grab my phone first thing, messages, news, notifications, and I'd already feel overwhelmed. Now I do the opposite. I sit in silence for 10 minutes. Sometimes I meditate. Sometimes I just breathe. No music, no scrolling, just presence. Studies from the University of Wisconsin-Madison show that mindfulness, or quiet reflection, reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases mental clarity. It's like pressing reset before you even start the day. Planning my day on paper. When I write my tasks by hand, not on my phone, I think clearer. I set real priorities. Writing activates the reticular activating system in your brain, which filters what's important. I don't write 20 things, just 3 or 4, the ones that matter. At the end of the day, I don't feel overwhelmed. I feel accomplished. Paper, pen, purpose. 1 hour without screens. I started taking at least 1 hour a day with zero screens. No phone, no laptop, just me. And it changed everything. Research from Stanford showed that people who multitask constantly lose the ability to focus deeply. My thoughts became sharper, my head quieter. One screen-free hour a day gave me back mental space. Moving my body every day, I used to think, no gym equals no workout. Now I know, even a 20-minute walk shifts your energy. Exercise boosts endorphins, your natural mood lifters. Steve Jobs held walking meetings for a reason. Movement clears your head and boosts creativity. You don't need to train for a marathon. Just move, every day. Not for the body, for your brain. A glass of water in the morning. This might sound simple, but it's powerful. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. One glass of water reactivates your metabolism, wakes up your brain, and supports digestion. Japanese studies have shown that drinking water first thing can reduce risk of high blood pressure and even stomach issues. It's the first thing I do when I wake up, and it's a small win that sets the tone for the day. Reading every single day. I gave myself a goal, at least 10 pages a day. That's it. Over a year. That's more than 10 full books. Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest investors, reads 5+ hours every day. He says, the more you read, the more you know. Knowledge builds up like compound interest. Books give you the experience of others. Without paying the price yourself, read more, regret less. Reflecting before bed, I used to fall asleep with a head full of thoughts. Now, I close the day consciously. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, and 1 thing I did well. This isn't fluff. It's based on real cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. They help shift the brain's focus toward the positive and reduce anxiety. You fall asleep not with stress, but with peace. Saying no without guilt. This one's tough, but life-changing. I used to say yes to everything and ended up drained. Now I ask, is this aligned with where I'm going? Jim Carrey once said, learn to say no. It'll make your yes more powerful. If you don't set boundaries, someone else will set them for you. Saying no is not selfish. It's essential. Surrounding myself with people who grow. A friend once told me, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And honestly, it's true. When you're around people who think big, take action, and support each other, you level up naturally. MIT studies confirm that habits spread through close social networks, like a virus. So I stopped hanging on to toxic people. Real growth starts with a better environment. These are the 10 habits that changed my life. No hype, no magic hacks, just real, consistent actions that reprogrammed how I live and think. If even one of them resonates with you, try it. Not next week. Start today. And who knows, maybe a year from now, you'll look back and say, I became someone completely different. If this video helped or inspired you, drop a like, leave a comment, or share it with someone. Because remember that your habits don't just shape your day, they shape you.